Another fellow biker's just passed me on there. He didn't seem to be out of breath as me, which is quite worrying. Yeah, well, I like this tree line here, guys. I always stop and have a look at it. I don't know what it is about it, but it just always looks good, the different shape of trees. Now, somewhere along here, I was telling you about this early Britons, is a farmer. It could be that field, it could be that field, it could be that field, but a farmer found a massive hoard of flint arrowheads and spearheads, right? I mean, a lot buried in the ground when he was digging, ploughing, whatever it may be, and they were data timed, and they were actually turned out to be 12,000 years old. So there's the early Britons. Now 12,000 years, guys, that's just after the Ice Age. So there was a hell of a lot of them, and some people say there was enough for it to be some kind of battle, or it could have been a massive hunting party, because back in the day, obviously this will have all been forest, there'll have been elk and all sorts of you know, big wildlife along here that the early hunters will have come out hunting. But Catkill, the name Cat can kind of, a Viking name, comes from fight, battle. So again, whether these early Britons had a battle up here, or the early Britons had a battle with the Romans who were based up at Sadburge, or the Vikings had a battle with the early Britons, we don't know, but Catkill could mean some sort of battleground. So along this lane, you know, there could have been an ambush or something. I just my imagination plays wonders with me when I will come along here, because there's all sorts of things that could have happened over here over thousands of years. We'll never know. We can only pick up what's in the history books. Right, I made it up that hill, out of breath. Oh, they always say your fitness is how fast you recover, and I'm recovering slowly. I had COVID back in February, and I still think I've got a little bit of lasting effects. I'm just getting over this fence here. So if you're walking, I would send you in that direction. It's a lovely little loop round into Newton Ketton. The reason I've come here is I just think this is a fantastic view up here, one of my favourites. And when I'm walking, mountain biking, running, I don't come running very often, as you can tell. I usually stop here for a breather and have a look around, because it is just, you know, in all directions you can see a long way. It's really nice, and obviously a great view of the wind turbines where we've just come from. There's the view of that hill with the nice trees on there. And as I said, I'd like to think, because we're talking about a hill that the arrowheads were found on, so I'd like to think it's one of these hills around here somewhere. So because we're not walking, or I'm not walking, I'm on my bike, I'm actually going that way. So this is still Catkill, and I'm heading in that direction towards Salters Lane, which is an ancient right away, and I'll tell you about that when I reach Salters Lane. Right guys, we're at the end of Catkill Lane. We'll come to this gate here, and we're going to be turning left down to Newton Ketton. It's a bit dusty because we've just had someone come up in a four-wheel driver. But this farm track here, dusty farm track, is actual Salters Lane packhorse route. I'll tell you a little bit about that when I get back on my bike, get this gate open, and we turn left.